Hi there, it's Julia here, and I just wanted to share a little bit, I guess a little bit more personal video with you about my thoughts about music learning. Because I think there's just this small part which is technical and knowing how to learn music and stuff like that. But there's such a huge part of music learning that is actually emotional and just like about mental struggles, maybe mental struggles to teach yourself to practice, but there are so many mental boundaries why some people won't learn an instrument. And I've just been thinking about it today, and I thought one of the most important things for me in my journey to learn music was imperfection, being okay with being imperfect. I think it has been important to me not only with learning music but with my whole life. I think the most beautiful things in my life came from being imperfect and being okay with it. For instance, this channel, I think this is really one of the things in my life that fills me with joy right now. Just to share these videos, to get to know you, to connect with people from all over the world like you. It really has been a really exciting journey for me this last year to really connect with so many other people and sharing my teachings online. But I was super scared when I got started. I remember my first video, I just felt very uncomfortable and not near the comfort I feel right now, like laying in the park talking to a camera. But yeah, I guess I really didn't like my videos. I don't like many of my videos. I'm quite critical of myself and often I see things that I could improve. But I put it out there anyway because I think it's valuable for people. And yeah, I guess what I wanted to say with it is that embracing your imperfectness is a very nice thing to do in life. To be okay with not having mastered every skill, but trying to do it anyway. And this comes back into learning instruments too. I think one of the biggest boundaries for people in the beginning, at least for me, to get started or to get started jamming or at any stage of learning actually, was to feel okay with being like really bad at it. To just feel okay with playing and it sounds like crap, you know? And not feeling ashamed of it. You don't have to feel ashamed of it because we all sounded like crap in the beginning. And I don't mean to tell that all beginners sound like crap, not at all. I even think I'm generally a quite positive person, and when I see people play, I'm like, wow, this sounds really good already. But the thing that I want to share is that I think one of the biggest things for me in learning anything, not just music, also when I was learning languages like English or German, something I've been doing too, was to tell myself it's okay to make mistakes. It's completely alright to make mistakes. And if you are one of those persons that is afraid to make mistakes, maybe you didn't join a jam session because you were like, I'm going to make mistakes and people won't like me for it. Or maybe you didn't practice as much as you wanted to because you were afraid your neighbors would hear you because it was at night and they could maybe hear you and not enjoy the sounds you are producing. Maybe you can see this as an invitation to be imperfect, to make mistakes and to smile about it, because it is so funny to make mistakes. I remember when I was learning German, I would just speak German to everybody and I couldn't speak German at all. I was really bad at it and people just found it super funny and just made jokes with me and talked with me in a really easy way. And one of the things I was so scared about, I was so scared about this thing, was to start teaching the violin in German. When I moved to Germany I was like, who the hell is going to want me as a violin teacher? Somebody that doesn't even speak German properly, fluently. And yeah, it was just so different than I expected. People really liked supporting me, and people found it funny that I didn't speak German that well and tried to help me. And actually, by just embracing being imperfect and saying to myself, it's okay, you are going to make mistakes, but you are going to do it anyway, I learned so much faster. Just imagine that I wouldn't have done that I wouldn't have tried to speak with anybody or try to start a violin teaching studio in Germany. I wouldn't have gotten to the level of German I am right now, and right now I'm pretty fluent at German. And it's the same for learning the violin. And when you are not allowing yourself to make mistakes, not allowing yourself to do stuff you are really scared about because you feel you are not good enough yet, you are not going to progress as much as you would if you just did it. Maybe you have something in mind, like you wanted to play music with a group of people, join a band. Maybe you wanted to join an orchestra, you wanted to play a song you absolutely love but you feel like it's too out of your reach. Or you wanted to take classes with that teacher that you really adore but you feel like you're not good enough yet. Or you want to join this jam session. Just try it and do it and see what happens. I'm really excited to see what happens if you did. Because generally people are more supportive than you think they are. And they are really happy to help you. This is my experience too. If you share, you want to learn something and you feel like you are imperfect or you are not good enough, normally if you join a group of people that's much better than you, they absolutely love to help you. Because people are kind. Really. Yeah, that's what I wanted to share. I would really love to hear from you. Have you been imperfect? What are your struggles? Do you think it was important to you to start embracing your imperfectness in your violin journey? I would be so happy to read about you because I feel I really would like to connect with you more and to really read about your struggles and more about the personal stuff, because I feel really this would also bring my channel to the next level for me, because I feel like it gives me so much energy to connect with people and to see that you are really people, that you are not like views or subscribers. It really means nothing to me to see a count of numbers, but to read your stories and to get your emails, and to read your YouTube comments and see what you are going through. This is really what makes my day and inspires me so much. So please share if you want to. I really, really appreciate it. I really want to get to know you. Yes, I think that's it for today. Be imperfect, I guess. Try to be imperfect. Now I'm going to be imperfect and just end this video without knowing how to end it properly, without doing anything fancy. So thank you for watching.